Good day everyone. So let me introduce you again another product from Novsight. So this is Novsight N75 and specifically we'll be reviewing the socket H4. So this is the box of Novsight N75 H4. So the box is just an ordinary looking. So as expected, there are no freebies such as the keychains or phone holders as what we've encountered in Novsight N52. So let us check the physical appearance of the LED driver. So as you can see, the LED driver is also the same as the LED driver for N73T. This is the body of N75. It's an aluminum and same as what we see on N67 and N73T. And also the socket is an ABS plastic, unlike in N37 wherein the socket is also aluminum. Now for comparison, let us compare N75 versus F03. Body of N75 is quite wider compared to N73. And also observe its LED chip. The N75 is quite wider compared to F03. And also N75 LED is 35706 chip, while the F03 is just a 3 chip LED. Now we have an LED comparison between N75 F03 and N37. So as you can observe, the N37 is the biggest among the three, but it's just a 3 chip for N37, while N75 is 6 chip. F03 is also just a 3 chip. So based on theory of what you can see, maybe the N75 is the brightest among the three. Now here, let's compare the dark spots. So before we insert the LED on the headlight housing, let's check first its dark spot comparison. So if you can see, the N75 is quite thinner compared to F03, but for N37 it's very wide. So among the three, N75 has the thinner dark spot because of its body has also the thinner thickness compared to the other two, F03 and N37. So now this is how the dark spot looks like when we insert them in the headlight housing. So if you can see, the F03 have in the yellow arrow, you can see the dark spot on the upper of the headlight bulb. N52, so N75 and N37. So if you can see, F03 there have quite a big dark spot, while N52 there are no dark spot. N75 is comparable to F03, while N37 has the biggest dark spot among them all. Alignment of LED when we insert in the headlight housing. So if you can see, the bulb has is tilted on the right. The purpose of this being tilted to the right so that you'll have a perfect beam pattern during low beam. And also the way the LED is tilted when inserted in the headlight housing is very common even other series such as the N37 and F03. So this is normal when you install an LED on your headlight housing. So this is with quite the common alignment how it looks like. So turning on the headlight at low beam, so you can see that the light below the line, which is encircled in yellow, so this is normal. There should be no light below that line. So this should be an ideal H4 pattern in low beam setting. So also included in the video how it is easy for N75 to be inserted in the headlight housing with the dust rubber boot. So this is one of the LED that is very hard to install in your headlight housing with the dust rubber boot. So what you can do if you have this kind of LED, you need to cut the rubber boot just to insert this LED properly. So what you see here now, you cannot totally insert the LED because of the rubber boot. So that's what I said a while ago, you need to cut some portions of the rubber boot to totally insert this kind of LED. Also, let's compare F03 and N37 if they're also easily be inserted in the headlight housing with the rubber boot. So as you can see here, they also can be easily inserted with the rubber boot, same as N75. So let's check the power of N75. So as you can see here, during startup, the power or the watts is around 44 watts, but then after 3 minutes it dropped to around 31 watts. And also take note, in Lazada and Shopee they advertise this as 50 watts per bulb, but in actual it's only around 44 watts, then dropped to 31 watts after 3 minutes. So I also took the temperature on the LED driver and the LED bodies. These are the result. For the driver, F03 is 49 and 75 50. For the body, 83 and 75 78 degrees. So the comparison between the F03 and 75 in terms of temperature, they are almost quite the same. As a comparison to the halogen bulb, the halogen bulb is very hot compared to these two product type, F03 and N75. Now let's test the light intensity using my lux meter. So in here I took the lux based on distance. So I have 1 meter distance, 4 meter, 8 meter, and 12 meters. So you can observe here the N75 also have a very good low beam pattern comparable to F03, N37, and the stock bulb. So compiling all the data from 1 meter, 4, 8, and 12 meters. So this is the chart and the graph. So as you can see on this chart, N75 is brighter compared to F03, but N37 is still the brightest among the three LEDs. So this is the summary of all the testings that I have done on N75. So we have the lux, the light intensity, the power in terms of wattage, the temperature, and also the beam pattern. So that's all guys, thank you for watching and see you again on my next video.